Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Syracuse Orange, taking on last year's national champions, the Louisville Cardinals. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looking downfield, it's Rios bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. Extending the play now.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And a low line drive, ugly punt. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They get it now, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's in the clear. Past the 20. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Cardinals will line up here on first down and goal. It's a quick grab. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And the defense brings him down.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Back to throw. It's Adams. Defense is coming after him. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The shotgun running play call.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air, it's Rios. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Syracuse has moved into the red zone. To throw, it's Rios. The pass rush closing in. The ball's loose in the backfield. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they moved it down in the scoring position, but got stopped on fourth and goal. Got to put that behind them. First down, looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. He's got his man in the open field. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The ball is loose. The defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge to the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. hold on. Good defensive play brings up. Down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw. It's Adams. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Orange. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
It's a shotgun run call. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Adams. QB to the tight end for a completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that they do.
Touchdown Cardinals as they fight back here in this playoff game.
close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they've got the returner corralled.
And the Syracuse offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. They pressure it and get it. A loss back to the 7-yard line. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Rios. He'll throw it now. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
The quarterback here, I think, makes a mistake. He's got the time and the space to put a little bit more air under the ball, but instead he rushed it with a bullet pass, and it falls short. This is where poise separates the good quarterbacks from the great.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass is intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Scanning the field. It's Adams. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Makes it look easy. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the second half is a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
A quick throw out left, complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Adams. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback dropping back. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to pass, it's Rios. Bringing pressure. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. It's going to set up a 3rd down play.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Promising start with the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Adams. Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. They'll play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets them up at the 24.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The tackle is made. But the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal back at the 13. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Adams. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Gets rid of it on the move. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. The pocket breaking down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Rios. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Grinding away on the ground. Tackled, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Breaks free. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Adams. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. grab near the sticks. It's Clark. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Hit as he throws it deep. Touchdown, Louisville. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And on the carry, he's heading left. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. He walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. This offense is still clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Rios. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. Receiver makes the grab. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
With this big a fourth-quarter deficit, defense playing smart. Very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a